What up? It's at St. Lauren 57, sober, celibate, and saved. So I have a secret. Crazy, right? Because I talk about literally everything. No shame in my game. Full transparency here. But so, last Sunday when I went to church, and I attend the modern day service at 10:30. Before I go into that, our pastor puts on something called strategic conversations, and it's mainly, the room is mainly full of like senior members of the church, right? And I love it because it's just like, I mean, these are people full of wisdom, people full of life, and all I can do is learn from them, right? And the fact that like some people have been in that church for like, 40, 30, 60, 70, some odd years, there's something to be said about that. So anyways, as the pastor is getting into what this topic is going to be, my mind, of course, is in a million different places. Like, I'm listening to him, but my mind is also like in 1,000 different places and daydreaming away. And I just thought to myself, like, how much more can I be a part of this church? Like, how much closer can I get to serving in this church? Like, how can I make it so I'm here like 7 out of 7 days of the week, right? Like, just I love that place. I love this church because I love the community. I love the fellowship. I love that I'm seen. I love that I'm heard. I love that I'm acknowledged. I love that I'm like loved on, and I just it's such a peaceful, like, happy place, right? There's just like a vibe in my church, right? And so, and I know like God already has my story written, right? And I'm glad and I'm so grateful that I have this relationship with God now, so I can like try to pick his brain and see where I'm supposed to go. But I also know that I have lived such a colorful life, and I have all these trials and tribulations that speak to something. And I thought to myself for a quick second, like, what if I end up moving into like being able to pastor at a church? Like, what if that's my calling? Because I realize you can't judge a book by its cover. There's so, like, people lived lives. People, like, just because they're heads of this and that doesn't mean they haven't lived lives. And then Pastor Todd goes, so honestly, has anyone ever thought about actually being a pastor? And usually I would raise my hand and speak, but I was like, holy crap, did that just happen?